This is Lauren from Cat Fit Yoga, bringing you probably about a 20-minute flow today. It should be a pretty challenging one. We will be doing some sun salute Bs, so we will be on our wrists a little bit. So make sure you warm up a little bit. We're going to start with a short warm up, but if you want to do a little bit more warm up before we get started, feel free. Otherwise, go ahead and meet me at the top of the mat. We're going to come on up. Take a breath, come all the way up, give it a good stretch. Exhale down, forward fold. Shake out your head. Inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale, hinge forward, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, push back into chair. Abs are nice and tight, really hugging that core in really tight here. Pushing through the soles of our feet. Take a breath up. And exhale on down, forward fold. Come halfway up into monkey pose. We've got a nice flat back. Should look like a little inverted L. Drop it right back down. Push on back into plank. And I'm going to start in modified plank for this first sun salute B. So starting in modified plank, making sure your shoulders are stacked right over your wrists and we're not rocking back on the heels of the hands. We're pushing that energy all throughout the hands. Drop on down, elbows are going straight back. Modified cobra, come on up. If you got somebody you're practicing with today, look at them and smile. If you got your dog or cat nearby, look at them and smile. But then they may want to come over and lick you or lay right on your mat. Push on back up into modified plank. And downward dog. Take the right foot forward for warrior one. Bring that right foot all the way forward, drop that back heel back, push down through the soles of the feet. Come on up, feel that slight back bend here in the back. Drop it on down, push back into modified plank again. Drop it down, modified cobra. Come on up and down, push up. Downward dog. Left foot comes forward for warrior one on this side. Exhale, drop it down. Push back. Bring it on in. And down. Downward dog. Forward fold. Good. Halfway up into monkey. Drop it down. Inhale all the way up and exhale, push back into chair. Okay, that's our first sun salute B. So we're going to keep it modified if you want. Otherwise, we're going to add a full plank. Just remember, we've got to really keep that back nice and straight when we go into those planks. Take it all the way up, forward fold. Inhale halfway up, drop it back down, push back into plank or stay in your modified plank. Back's really nice and straight here. Lean forward, drop it down. Upward dog. Down dog. Right foot comes forward, warrior one. Remember to energize those legs. They might want to get a little bit lazy, so really rooting down through the soles of the feet. Hinge forward, plank, vinyasa, or chaturanga. Down dog. Left foot comes forward for warrior one. Hinge forward, back into plank. Drop it down. Great job. Push back. Forward fold. All the way, whoops, we missed that one monkey. Add that monkey. And come all the way up. Push back into chair. All right, that should feel pretty good. Body should feel pretty energized about now. So let's go ahead and take one more. Drop it back down. Monkey. And push back to plank. Take it on down. All the way back into down dog. Right foot comes forward. Hinge forward, push back. Drop it down. Now, if you start getting a little tired, Remember that you can go back to that modified plank that we did the first time. Drop it down. Forward fold, monkey, forward fold, mountain, and chair. All right, see how you're feeling? Get water if you need. All right, take a big breath up. Exhale, we're gonna add on a little bit with the arms. Coming halfway up into monkey. Drop it on back, but not until we get into warrior one. Push back. Chaturanga, up dog. Down dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Stay here in this warrior one. All right, we're gonna add some arms here. Just get a little bit more energetic through the upper body if you needed that. All right, so we're gonna make like goalpost arms. Take a breath in and exhale. Bring those arms out to the side. So we really want those arms energized. Take them back up. Okay, keep it on moving like that. Think about the arms here. So if we're just lowering and lifting, not getting a whole lot, we wanna make sure that we're pulling and pushing. So this is a really dynamic movement here. Take it on down. Push back up and down, push back up. Let's get one more in. Down, push it back up, hinge forward, push back into that plank, take a vinyasa. Down dog, left foot comes forward, come on up. All right, same thing with the arms, really pull and push, pull and push. All right, so this, you should be feeling a little bit of work through the shoulders here. 3 more, just like that. Abs are really tight. Last 2. Good. Last one. Hinge forward, drop it down, push it back. Forward fold, monkey, forward fold, inhale up, and push back to play, back into chair. All right, changing things up just a little bit more. We're gonna add on again, but this time we're gonna add on with the legs. Take a breath up, exhale down, monkey, exhale, drop it down, push back into plank, drop it down, up dog. Now stay here in down dog, push on back. Sitting the right foot up, bring it in all the way into the chest. Take it back up, into the chest, back up, into the chest. Good, forward. We've got 3 more, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Push it back to down dog. Left foot goes up. Knee in. And up. 2. And up. 3. 4. Last 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Drop it down. Right foot comes forward. Warrior 1. Come on up. Changing up the arms again. All right. Take a breath. And let's get a good little stretch here. Go ahead and straighten up the front foot. Hold on to those hips. Hinge forward for pyramid. Now this might be a point where if you've got blocks or if you've got a chair or stool, something nearby, if you need that. Otherwise, you can always bend your knee and lean forward. We just want to get that stretch through the back of the leg. Come on up. Back into warrior 1. Hinge forward. Push back. Drop it down. And back. Left foot comes forward, warrior one. On this side. Good, pyramid pose on this side. Getting that good stretch through the back of the leg. Warrior one, straight, or bend that front knee. Hinge forward, push back. Drop it down. Forward fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Push back into chair. All right, we're gonna do one more set. We're gonna change it up again, just a little bit more. So take it up, exhale it down. Monkey, drop it down. Plank, chaturanga down, upward dog, and downward dog. Right leg goes up. Now taking that right leg, draw a nice little arc all the way out to the side. Come on up. Draw it out. And up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, drop it down, left foot comes up, draw that arc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last 2, 7, and 8. Drop it down, right foot comes forward for warrior one on this side. Come on up. All right, changing things up just a little bit. Check your wrists here. We've been on our wrists a little bit. So go ahead and rotate those hands around. Rotate them the other direction. Bring the hands together and add a little twist here if you like. So find something on the floor to look at, to focus on. Get a nice little twist. Now only if you want to play with a little balance challenge here. See if you can bring that back foot in and hover. Take it back. Warrior one. Hinge forward. Push back. Drop it down. Upward dog. Great job, you guys. Push back down, dog. Left foot comes in. Warrior one on this side. Now, if you've got one side that's a little bit more balance challenged than the other, you're not alone. All right. Add that twist if you like. Bringing the hands together. Slowly working your way down. Add that twist. Good. All right, only if you want that little balance challenge added in. Float that back foot in. And bring it on back. Warrior one. Hinge forward for our last little vinyasa here. Drop it on down. Upward dog and downward dog. Forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, push back into chair. All right, so we're gonna add one more little challenge for you. This is gonna be a balancing downward dog. So we're gonna go into downward facing dog, and we're gonna play just a little bit with lifting up, maybe picking up a foot, picking up a hand. Not sure how it's gonna work out for me on this carpet with a squishy mat, but hey, if I fall over, you know, it's just between us. All right, take a breath, come on up. Hinge forward, forward fold. Push back into downward dog. All right, trying just the front foot first, the foot closest to me first. Lift that foot up for three-legged dog. Now, only if you want to play with the balance here. Taking the opposite hand, Walk it out to the side. Making sure that you're not finding yourself leaning forwards. We're still in downward dog. See if you can play with lifting that hand up. Add a little balance. And drop it down. Let's push back into child's real quick, just to stretch out those shoulders a little bit. Come on back into downward dog. And we're going to do it on the other side. Take the back foot up. Walk that arm out. If you want to play with the balance on this side, woo. Coming all the way back. Push back into child's pose. Drop those knees down. Stretch it out. Make some fists with the wrists. All right, coming all the way up. Now we're going to play with the arms just a little bit. And even if you don't have a real strong eagle arm, like little pretzel arms, this is really a nice stretch for the shoulders. But go ahead and come into easy seated. Take a breath all the way up. And exhale, drop those arms back behind the back. Stretch those shoulders a little bit. Give them a nice stretch. Good. All right, try to relax the neck a little. Come all the way back up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. We're going to add the legs also with this. So go ahead and take your feet straight out. Cross your it doesn't really matter which side, because we're gonna go on both sides. So pick a leg, any leg, and bring that leg up and over. See if you can walk that foot back toward that hip on the side that it's on. Now, this is a nice little modified cow face pose. And if you like this modified version, you can stay right here. If you have a full cow face pose in your practice, you can move into that. We like to say nobody gets a gold star if you do it and you end up hurting yourself. So make sure that it's where you need to be. Make sure that we've got those hips anchored down onto the floor. Now, taking the arms nice and wide. My right leg is on top. So depending on which leg is on top for you, you want to take the opposite arm on top. So I'm going to cross my left over, and you can just hang out right here if you want, or move into eagle arms. Give yourself a nice stretch. See if you can relax the muscles in the hips. Release it. And untangle the arms, untangle the legs, roll it out, maybe pedal it out a little bit. We're going to switch sides. And you may have one side that's just really, really tight and you need to stay modified. So decide which way you want to go there, or if you want to go full. So moving into a full cow face pose, legs at least. We're not doing the arms. Now for me, I'm pretty tight on this side. So it's really hard for me to get this hip to stay down on the floor. So I might just want to stay here with my hands on either side of my hips. If you have eagle arms on this side, remember it's whichever leg is on top, it's going to be the opposite arm on top. So I'll move with you guys for a little bit, but I may be coming out of that. So I've got my left leg on top. That means my right arm is going to go on the top. And I'm going to move into eagle arms on this side. Close your eyes, deepen your breath, clear your mind. One more breath.